Would you stay in a hotel where serial killers once lived? What if I told you that one of the most unsettling, unsolved mysteries took place in such a place? A case so eerie it feels like a horror movie, but it's 100% real. This is the story of Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old college student who vanished under mysterious circumstances only to be found dead in a sealed rooftop water tank of the infamous Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. The case remains unsolved, and what little evidence exists only raises more disturbing questions than answers. January 26, 2013. Elisa Lam, a student from Canada, arrives in Los Angeles alone. She checks into the Cecil Hotel, a place with a dark past. Serial killers, suicides, and unexplained deaths all tied to this building. But Elisa doesn't know that. For the first few days, she stays in a shared hostel-style room at the hotel. But soon, something strange happens. Her roommates complain about her odd behavior, and hotel staff move her to a private room. What exactly did she do? No one knows, but just 5 days later, Elisa vanishes. She was supposed to check out of the hotel on January 31st, but she never did. She also stopped contacting her family, which was unlike her. Concerned, her parents report her missing. Police investigate, but there are no signs of struggle, no forced entry, nothing unusual in her room. That is, until they check the hotel's surveillance footage. Would you ever step into an elevator alone at night? Most of us wouldn't think twice, but Elisa's last known moments were caught on a security camera, and what the footage shows is nothing short of terrifying. The video, released to the public, immediately goes viral, with millions of people obsessing over every strange detail. Here's what you see. Elisa steps into the hotel's elevator and presses multiple buttons. The doors don't close. She peeks out nervously, looking to the left and right, as if she's being followed. But no one is there. Suddenly, she jumps back inside, pressing herself against the corner of the elevator. She looks scared. Then, something truly bizarre happens. She steps out again and starts making unnatural hand movements, waving her arms in an erratic, almost inhuman way, as if she's talking to something invisible. After a few moments, she walks away, and the elevator doors finally close. This is the last time anyone sees Elisa Lam alive. For 2 weeks, Elisa is missing. No body, no clues, no trace, until February 19, 2013, when hotel guests start complaining. The water in our taps tastes weird. The water is coming out dark. The pressure is low. The maintenance staff investigates the rooftop water tanks, thinking there might be a plumbing issue, but when they open one of the tanks, inside, floating face up, is Elisa Lam's decomposing body. She had been in there the entire time, but how? The water tank had a heavy lid that was difficult to open, let alone close from the inside. The rooftop was locked and alarmed. Only hotel staff had access, and yet Elisa Lam somehow got up there, climbed inside, and never got out. The official autopsy ruled Elisa's death as accidental drowning, stating that she had no external injuries. But this explanation makes no sense. So people started asking their own questions. Did Elisa suffer a mental health episode? Elisa had bipolar disorder, and some believe she may have experienced a severe episode that led her to behave strangely and enter the water tank herself. But does that explain the elevator footage? Does that explain how she got to the locked rooftop? Did someone kill Elisa? Many believe Elisa was murdered, possibly by hotel staff or a stranger who knew the hotel's hidden access points. Did someone follow her into the elevator that night? Did she run from an attacker and end up in the tank? Did someone put her there to hide the crime? But if this was murder, why were there no signs of struggle? Was it something supernatural? The Cecil Hotel isn't just any hotel. Serial killers, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, and Jack Unterweger lived there while committing their crimes. Dozens of suicides and unexplained deaths have occurred in the building. Some say the hotel is cursed, and that Elisa wasn't alone that night. Was she possessed? Did something unseen lure her to the rooftop? Why was she acting so strangely in the elevator? How did she get into the water tank by herself? Why did the elevator doors refuse to close while she was inside, but worked normally once she left? What happened after the footage cut off? To this day, Elisa Lam's death remains one of the most chilling modern mysteries. Some say it was an accident. Some say it was murder. Some say something darker was at play. What do you think happened to Elisa Lam?